see UTM campaign.
Okay, so drop down. So I'm gonna type. Okay. Oh, I see. Okay.
So where you see a drop down that says select option, you're gonna click select option, and in the little search bar, you're gonna type UTM, and you're gonna select UTM campaign.
Okay. All right.
All right, now when you do that, that's gonna bring you to our specific scheduled sessions. Then what you're gonna do, you're gonna hit Control F, and you're gonna get this nice little box that pops up.
Okay.
Now you can do this in anything. You can do this in your Excel spreadsheets. That's just basically a search bar. Control F is to find.
Right. Yeah, I'm familiar.
Okay? Yeah. So then you're going to type the name of the candidate. Usually as you type, they'll pop up. Now, if there's multiple, like there's multiple Crystals here. Let's say Crystal Ellen wasn't our person. You just click this next arrow right here, and it'll take you to the next Crystal, Crystal
Right.
Jackson. Okay? So if you type in a first name and that's not the right one, you just click this down arrow and you just go through. Okay? Now, if there's like 67, which there has been, like Michael's or James's, holy crap, you can start typing the last name and it will specify. Okay? Now, when you see this person, you want to click yes. This means they're in attendance. They attended. They were here.
Right.
Then after that, you're going to click their name. Now, at this point, you've already explained the I-9, the e-screen, Flexor referral, how the app works, right?
Yep.
You go here to actions.
Okay, so so after we selected yes, this came up, right?
No, we clicked her name.
Okay.
Yep. So you got to click on the name to bring this window.
Okay. All right.
Now, at this point, you're going to explain to her that I'm sending you a text message to let you know that you've been verified. So you go up to actions. You're going to click on that, and you're going to go move to stage, and a separate list will come up.
Okay, so you explained to her that she's been verified?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep. You're going to go, like how I say, Crystal, I'm sending you a text message that lets you know that you've been verified in our pay system. Okay?
Gotcha.
And this is right here, this verified Flexor.
All right.
You're going to click that.
All right, so click actions.
Mm-hmm. Then move to stage.
Actions, and then find
Actions. Actions, move to stage, right here.
But we had to select verified Flexor, right?
After you go move to stage.
Okay.
Then verified Flexor is under that.
Okay. Move to stage. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Then you're going to go over and down to verified Flexor.
Okay.
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 Okay. Now when you click that up, this message is going to pop up. Okay. Now I've already moved her to verified Flexor once, but when you're doing this for the first time, you're going to click this big blue button down here.
Okay.
Okay. Now when that happens, this text message right here will be sent to her. This one. Hey, Crystal Allen, congratulations on getting verified, blah, 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 blah. There are 2 links in this text message.
Okay.
The first one, and this is what I tell her, the first link is to our tutorials. It'll show you how to navigate the app, how to pick up shifts. Okay. The second is to our surveys. This is why you want to make sure you send the verified text, because then you can get them to take the survey. I don't tell them it's a survey. I trick them a little bit because I know a lot of people are like, surveys, blah. So I'm just like, the second link is to a couple of questions for you to answer. And then I tell them that as their background check and drug tests come back, they're going to receive text messages letting them know that as well. Okay?
Okay.
Which those are also in here. Move to stage, background check flexor, which if you remember, her background check did come back already.
Right.
So when I selected background check flexor, another message popped up and I clicked the big blue button and this text message was sent to her.
So that's it's confirming that her background check is actually done, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And it is in our system.
Right.
Because have they shown you what you do when a background check comes back?
I'm sure Renard has.
Okay.
I know he's gone in and shown me, he's looking to see that it's actually come back and what stage it's in and all of that.
Okay. Now I can show you that after the next session if you want, because I feel like I'm giving you a lot.
No, you are, and that's fine. No, because I'm able to get some good notes. I've been writing stuff down with Renard and had started really putting it into good detail here. So this is good. No, you're good.
Good.
You're good.
So once I let them know that they've been verified, we're just gonna pretend that her background check hasn't come back in.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you've been verified. Check your text messages. Couple of links. I explain those to her, right?
Mm-hmm.
So then, do you have? I always say, what questions do you have? Not, do you have any questions for me? Or like earlier on, do you have any questions for me so far? But at the end, what questions do you have?
Sure.
This prompts them to really, really think about that.
Yeah. And that's actually a different question. Now, you're right. That is a different question than do you have any questions?
Right. Because most people are very quick to say, no, I don't have any.
Yeah.
What questions do you have?
Right.
Makes them think about it a little bit longer. Nope, I don't have any.
Right.
Great. I hope you have the best, great rest of your week. Best of luck to you. Now, they get off the call. You see this UTM campaign, right?
Yeah.
I copied that earlier. Go to the JSS. Now this is where we put her. That UTM, that app organic, the UTM campaign, no matter what it says, this is what you put. See, like sometimes it says this. Most of the time it's app organic, but sometimes it'll say other stuff. See what I'm saying?
Okay.
This lets us know how they got to this point.
Okay, so from here, let's go back real quick. The fountain. So you copy the, what field was that? Okay.
The UTM campaign right here.
UTM campaign field to enter into JSS. Okay, perfect, because then that leads me to my next thing. Okay.
Perfect. In the JSS, you're going to put that in client applied right here. See, check UTM.
Paste.
Just in case you're unsure, it'll tell you right here.
So paste UTM field into client applied. Okay.
Yep. And then you're going to go through, you're going to select what session it was. I always just type my name because there's a lot of M's, and if you do the drop down, like, holy crap, there's a lot of freaking people. So I just type my name.
Okay.
You're going to want to type the candidate's name right here, what city they were from. There's a drop down box for that. So it has to be one of these guys right here. Now, when you get here, if they've dropped from the session and they didn't come back,
yep,
this is where you're going to put that.
Yep. I've seen this. Renard's been over this a few times.
Yep. Okay. So she's been verified. She just has to complete her section 2, which is her documents and whatnot. We sent the background check. We scheduled the drug test. Now,
What are the
here,
can you go back? What are the options up under status again? Just so I can see them. Okay.
So dropped from session, verified, section 2 incomplete, which is the section 2 of their I-9.
Okay.
Now, I've never been told to update these, to choose either one of these. I've never been told to do that. I do keep track of it on my own tracker.
Okay.
So that, if you choose to do that, it took me like a solid month before I even set my tracker up.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to get
comfortable. It feels like, the tracker, it's actually a great idea. But
you got to make sure you get
first. Exactly.
Yeah, and then go back and organize.
That's right.
That's what, I completely understand that. Now, if they dropped from the session, this is where you're going to put that. There's a drop-down box here, and you're going to select one. If it's other, obviously you're going to put notes.
Gotcha.
You want to put notes regardless if they dropped, like, docs sent or background check, Paycom sent, drop, blah, 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 whatever. Put as much information in here as possible.
Okay.
If they drop. Also, if they're customer service,
yes.
CSR.
Yeah.
So that way the CSR team knows to come in and add them to their list.
And that's always, right?
Always if they're CSR. Now, if they're CSR in something else, I'll put that, like I did right here, CSR and warehouse, so they know that they're not just coming for CSR. They're,
right.
Possibly going to do other things. So yeah. What questions do you have for me?
You know what, Matt? You covered a lot. I think that's, my thing is going to just be talking through it and kind of, filling everything out at the same time. I think is going to be a challenge, but no, you covered a lot.
I will say the better organized you are,
the
easier this is going to be for you.
Yeah.
Including these, like all of these are in order.
Yeah.
That I use them. All of my, and then I add a tab and I open every single one of these in order.
Yeah.
So that way I know, okay, what am I on? What do I go to next?
Yeah. No, the thing is, my thing is I've always worked with computers, but I've never had to do workflow, just strictly inside in a system like this. I've always been in and out, doing other stuff, actually more hands-on, maintaining and managing servers and stuff like that. So, okay. But yeah, you're right. But definitely the organization, the thing with the tabs is going to make a huge difference because I kept losing my damn document. I mean, it was pissing me off yesterday. I kept losing my document. I had to keep going back in the apps and opening it up. And it's like, what am I doing? But that's going to make a ton of difference in doing this. And you're right. The organization is everything. So.
Awesome.